Welcome to another FaceTime call. It is Friday night. I'm all by myself. My room is a mess and I need to finish some book notes. My room is a mess because I've been working like a dog, working like a man. We need to get our shit together. I've been wearing this jumper all week. I got it at the start of the week. It's our new Picos hoodie. We got it for free, which is so fucking cool. Let me just tell you what's been going on in my life as of late. The number one thing that comes to mind when it's like, I'm gonna update you, is that Ibby and I have taken, we're a bit more serious about our social media agency that we started. It's not a social media agency. We're more like content creators, right? So we have a business called Beyond the Media, and oh my gosh, my bed is so much more fucked up than I thought it was. We have a business called Beyond the Media, and recently we decided that we are going to put effort into making this grow, because we'll only see any results or success if we put effort in. That's how it works, right? So we're like, what do we need, right? And initially we bought a camera, we bought a gimbal, which was just a humble little like $2,500, you know, like just between us, we just put in some money and bought that. And then somehow now we have a MacBook and a drone. So we've just been through, I think we've have like put almost $10,000 in our setup, honestly, which is great because we have the shit, right? We have the equipment. Now, equipment and resources are not the issue. You know, because we can't say, oh, we don't have the equipment. We saved up our monies and we bought the equipment. So we have what we need. What we are is we're quite time poor. This week we both worked full-time hours and had multiple shoots. We're time poor as fuck, even though after our jobs we put hours into it. It's something that I think I am struggling with, especially because I do all these different things and then my mind is in like 20 places at once. Another thing which comes with that is working with your partner, right? And Ibby and I have worked together for a while because we both work at the Black Rabbit and Rabbit Hole, like his family business. We work together there. And it's easy because there's systems in place and we're both hard workers, so we can work really nicely together in these stores. But when it comes to Beyond the Media, there are two chefs in the kitchen, which is how my mom described it, which she described it very well. Two chefs in the kitchen. One chef being myself and the other chef being my husband, Ibby. We just bump heads a lot because we both are very passionate about things. And yeah, we've just been bumping heads a lot when it comes to making calls and decisions. Yeah, that has something like that really stressed me out today, actually, because we seem to like we're struggling to get on the same page. Even though we've only started taking this seriously maybe in the last 2 weeks, we thought, let's pump on the accelerator, you know what I mean? But the good thing is we fight really well. Like, not as then we fight, but we disagree really well because we usually use it to learn things about each other and learn how to approach conflict the next time something like that happens, and how to communicate with each other and how to say things in a way which we don't offend each other. Like, I think we do a good job at that. I find it difficult to spend 8 to 9 hours at a job in the day and like manage it. I'm really struggling. I mean, I'm not struggling, it's just the mental of it. It like the mental side of it is bothering me because I'm thinking about it while I'm doing something, and it's like I can't even do anything about it because I'm doing something else. I'm working somewhere else. Like at that moment, I can't do anything about it. So just shut the fuck up, brain. You get me? I feel like this is ugly and I should get rid of it. I'm low-key out of breath. Okay. And the second thing is a quick rant about smoking. If you watched my nicotine update, I don't even remember what the fuck I talked about. But yesterday, I had this whole epiphany. Ibby and I were managing the Black Rabbit social media. And I was looking at it and I was like, oh shit, Ibby. This social media account has people smoking shisha all over it, which is not very family friendly, which is not brand safe, which is not good for the brand. Like, this is just bad. Like, why? This is not good. We should not do this. And we should remove, because Rabbit Hole, it's like a shisha dessert bar, and right next to it is Black Rabbit. So I said, we should remove this like completely from the social media. Just don't even associate with it because you're ruining the brand image. We're ruining the brand image. So we had a really good like epiphany about that. But then I thought, it made me think really deeply, to be honest with you, and very like upsetting when listen to these. Okay, so sometimes I'm really bad at telling stories, and just hold on to my point, okay? There is a point coming. Women were not allowed to smoke. It was not socially acceptable for women to smoke in the 60s, 70s, right? It was a bit frowned upon, you know what I mean? It wasn't very socially acceptable. And you know how the tobacco industry decided to capitalize on this? Because they're like, holy shit, we're missing out on 50% of the population's money. Shit, that's what the tobacco company was saying. Oh my gosh, we fucked up, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so this is what they did. They hired models to go into New York City and smoke cigarettes in groups. That's how they did it. Huh? That's how they did it? Like, that to me, it made me realize how easy it is, or how much of an impact that we have on each other, how other humans and the way that they operate in the world around you, how much of that has an impact on how you behave, right? And it really does. It has a huge impact. It's environmental factors. It fucking impacts lots of things. We're switching up the angle. Okay. So, back to the point of how much we impact each other with the way that we behave. The biggest impact on behavior is going to be the people that you see the most in your day, which everybody knows because, you know, they're like, who do you surround yourself with? There's a quote and it's like, show me your 5 friends and I'll show you your future. Show me the 5 people that you hang around with most with and I'll show you your future, right? And so I would think that it's safe to assume that your family, your household family, has a big impact because they are probably most likely the people that you see most of the time, other than maybe like work or something. So even that is important as well, but just fucking the people that you surround yourself with, right? And it made me think, and I know for a fact that the reason why everyone in my family smokes is because other people in my family smoke. That's my assumption. Every one of my family members, like my siblings, were like, oh, we're so against smoking. Fuck that. Fuck, you know, like, wow, it causes so many problems. Like, why would you even do that? It's so expensive. Your nervous system doesn't care how much a vape costs these days. Anyways, it started to make me very, very angry, actually, at myself and at the world, especially like my younger siblings. That makes me really fucking upset. The last time that I quit smoking was for my sister. It was so that my sister doesn't grow up thinking that this is normal and okay. I was like, I'm gonna, you know, set an example and make a statement and quit. And I did for 30 days, which made me proud, but I let my old way of thinking get in the way, and I woke up feeling very angry and saying to Ibby after I like hit the vape a couple times, I said, fuck this, take it, I don't want to smoke this, right? I was very like angry because I was like, I really, 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 and I don't even know if this is a selfish thing, like I really don't want my sisters to smoke at all. And my little sisters to think that it's, you know, but, and that's also like, you know, you think that it's coming from a perspective of, oh, because I, you know, care and love my sister, I care about and love my sisters so much that I don't want them to smoke, which is true. But I know at the end of the day, everything you do is for yourself. And it's so that I don't have to live with myself as a bad influence. Like, of course, I love and care about my sisters and I want the best for their health. And I don't want them to have to experience this fucking thing. Like, oh my gosh. Once you get into it, it's fucked. And everyone understands. Everybody knows that. You know what it's like to be addicted to something. And but you know what pisses me off is that my addiction isn't even just smoking. Like, my addiction runs deep in multiple fucking habits. And it's really feel like I'm so mentally ill sometimes. Like, sometimes I feel like this is really difficult, you know? That's what I think sometimes. Like, this is really hard. It's really hard. And a lot of people experience it and a lot of people go through it, and I watch it and it's just, it's making me annoyed. It's making me really annoyed right now. I don't know why. But it's stupid because we do it to ourselves, and then it's stupid also because other people do it to us. And not that other people do it to us, but it comes from other people. Like, it's a learnt behavior. And I actually think that where it comes from is like, if you were like abused, then you abuse yourself. So that's why I think my addiction runs deep in like multiple activities. Like, it's not just smoking that I struggle with. It's like a bunch of different things that I struggle with. It's just self-abuse, period. Which is not fun. Really not fun. And yeah, fucking the struggles of life. But without the good times, without the bad times, there are no good times in it. Why does Ibby have like 4 shirts in my washing? Explain that to me, Ibby. Room is completely clean. Clothes are in the wash. Feels good, to be honest. I'm going to paint this like nail strengthener on my nails while I watch the Cancelled podcast. And also after that, I'm going to write book notes because this is the book I've been stuck into. I'm actually like halfway through it, which I tried to read this book when I bought it about 3 years ago, and I just was not enjoying it. And this is my new book notes book at the moment. So these are like the tabs of all the books. So The Mountain Is You, I just finished a couple weeks ago, and now I'm on Tiny Habits, which is really good. And I love writing notes. As you can see, they're all really cute. Gotta always keep learning. That's how you stay young. You learn. And also I'm thinking that we should like get Uber Eats for dinner, which would be really naughty, or we find something to eat. I don't know. Because I'm kind of hungry. I haven't eaten since lunch, which is not ideal, but it's also kind of late, so I don't know if I should be eating. Maybe we'll get something small. I'm not sure. And tomorrow, I need to get my outfit out for Pilates tomorrow. Okay, I've written a few notes, but my food has arrived. My stomach hurts so much because I ate so much popcorn and Maltesers and frozen Pepsi today at the movies. I feel so disgusting and like not good at all. It's 11:30. I didn't even realize it was 11:30. I don't know how it got to 11:30. I just got lost in the sauce, but I'm gonna eat a tiny bit of food and put it in the fridge for tomorrow. So I got some sauteed chicken. I just heated up some rice because I'm not gonna pay $7 for rice when of course we have rice time. So got sauteed chicken. And I got pad thai as well. I feel like I'm not even opening this and eating it like fully tomorrow, but let's do a taste test. Ibby ordered this like a week ago. Yum, it smells so good. Oh shit. Let's eat this with a bit of, let's put some sauce on it. Ibby never says goodnight to me when we don't sleep together, which I just think is so rude. It's like we're not together and you're not going to say goodnight to me. That's even, it's really rude. Anyways, let's try this. So I'm waiting for him to say goodnight because he just liked my message. So we'll see. Maybe I'll give him a call. Let's give him a call.